Hi, my name is Roxanne, and welcome to Baby Boo, your baby's buddy bargain hunter. I know it's a little bit of a mouthful, but my value proposition really stands true to the ethos of my company, which is giving a client quality, variety at a budget. So I just want to quickly go through my story and my journey of how I decided to open this business. I'm 35, so I have gone to many a baby shower and many a baby birthday. And I always want to gift something that represents me, something that's a little bit Auntie Roxy. And I am a bit different. I like to dress a little bit funky, so I really struggle. I, first of all, do not go to the low end stores where quality is really poor, so that counts that out. And then just sort of the mainstream stores, I always find the variety is all the same, i.e., lacking of variety. It's also very gender based, so blue and dinosaurs for boys, and flowers and pink for girls. And that's just really sort of not me. So I really struggle. And unless I'm going to go spend 600 or 700 Rand at a keto for an outfit that a baby I know is not going to wear often because they grow, it just doesn't sit right with me. I've then, done the online shopping or bought on Instagram where I receive the clothes and the quality is just absolutely atrocious. Or, it says a 6-week delivery and it turns into 8 weeks and 10 weeks and 12 weeks. And you suddenly have extra costs. Now you have to pay import costs, and then suddenly you have to pay a custom cost. And then someone from Buffalo Logistics calls you for delivery costs. So it basically just doesn't work. So that's where my business really started to, grow. I really thought it's unfair that us as South Africans do not have massive variety of clothing for our babies. We have to spend a lot of money on baby clothes and there's no variety. But that being said, I never wanted to actually, get started with it. I just couldn't really see much of an edge on competition and an edge on, scalability and profitability. However, I then had this amazing time in my life where I managed to spend 5 months with my sister. She's there in the corner, and her baby Jack. So with Jez and Jack on their farm, it was truly an amazing experience for me. And I sort of witnessed this firsthand. I saw her receive gifts that are all the same, all very similar. So even if she wanted to go and exchange something, there's no point because you're exchanging it for the same thing. I saw, her baby wearing items of clothing every now and then, having to put them in the closet because every now and then he has a growth spurt, and you can't time a baby's growth patterns. So I would see beautiful clothing being put away, stuff that is of purely excellent quality, and the whole idea of, it'll go to the next baby. That's sort of how our minds work, or how us as South Africans think. And one day she turned to me and said, what happens if I have a girl? What am I going to do? Because I have all this clothing, but it's all blue. It's all very gender. I don't really have much gender neutral clothing. And I thought to myself, this is a problem. And it's an expensive problem. So my mind started ticking on my business, and I started doing some research. And I found out that overseas they do these things called swap parties, where you come together and you bring 5 items of, all your baby clothes that you don't want. And by the time you leave with 5 new items. Not new, but recycled, and there you've updated your baby's closets. And I thought, this is brilliant, but how can I bring it to South Africa, and how can I make it scalable, and how can I make it accessible? And that's when I came up with the idea of the baby swap closets. This is really where my mind started ticking, and I realized that my idea that I have, the business that I want to grow, can really have an amazing edge on the competition. And I think it can become a very profitable business. So I'll just quickly talk you through my products. The website is website sales. You go on, you make your once-off payments, and you get your products. I'm only going to be concentrating on babies 0 to 2. That being said, it's because I really want more money to manufacture a more variety of clothing for children. Instead of spending the money on having to have clothes up to the age of 5, it'll be more of a niche market, and the variety that I'm talking about will be there. Girls won't only have pink flowers, they'll also have cute pockets. Boys won't just have dinosaurs, they'll also have little, denim outfits. And I will obviously still stick to some gender, based clothing, because that is what the market wants, and you need to look at your target markets. But I'm also really going to focus on sort of gender neutral, as well as like a punk and funk style. As I said, I'm pretty funky, so I think, that'll actually be my favorite part. But anyways, I'm talking about the swap closet. So it's called Boo's Swap Closet, and it's a monthly payment. So basically what happens is you subscribe, you pay monthly, 199 Rand, and you receive a key to the closet. That's what I'm calling it. So what you do is you send in your previously loved items. They are going to be quality checked, first of all, by the clients. They will have a list that they'll have to, go through and tick off. And then again, when it gets to us, we as a team will then, make sure we do proper quality checks. And it'll then go two ways. If it fails the quality check, we can either send it back at the client's cost, or we can put it into our Boo charity box, which is something I'll discuss with you a little bit later. The items that pass then go into the closet. So I just want to add here that it's going to be very brand specific. So you can't send in Pep items to get baby Zara items. That's not going to work. You can't send in shoes to get, a baby dress, or you can't send in a bonnet to get shoes, rather. It has to be fair, it has to be equal. So it's really going to be brand specific. And as we grow, I think, the age will grow and will be more variety. And, when we become quite sizable, lots of people will be sending in shoes, and then that way you can swap out. So that's my idea, reuse, recycle, and relove, and I think it's such an amazing opportunity that we as South Africans are going to have to maintain a baby's closet with clothes that fit, that are fashionable, without breaking the budget. Because if you're spending 199 Rand a month with unlimited swaps, there's really no need for you to go and have to spend that 500 Rand or that 600 Rand or that 1,000 Rand every month to update the closet. And so while I think it's very unique, it's a very different business idea, it's a very different business model, and I think South Africans will really use it. Why it got me excited about starting the business is I saw big profitability in it. I saw how a business can grow and how I can scale up. And this is where I realized, okay, it's something I really got to do. Okay, our sales and marketing, I'm just going to run briefly through it. Kyle, my COO, and I have actually worked together for about 4 or 5 years. So we know each other very, very well. And we are both very data-driven, very analytical people. We really rely and believe on testing campaigns, testing models, and actually seeing results and what those results mean. Does it mean we need to amend? Does it mean we need to pivot? Is there no point in advertising down this avenue anymore? So basically to keep our costs down, as well as to, find new ways of selling, find new ways of representing your products. To basically test, review, analyze, and amend. We are then going to be doing drip campaigns. So Boo speaks from himself. When we're sending emails or when they interact with us on our website, it's as if Boo's speaking to them. So he'll be sending emails from engagements, as we will have, CTAs and lead magnets on the website, as well as our social media. In that way, we can always entice clients who don't end up buying. Alternatively, once a client has bought, we will also be using the email drip campaigns, for example, for holiday events coming up or birthday events coming up, where we can offer specials, discounts, and just basically keep the customer coming back. Social media is huge everywhere. We will obviously be doing our last sales on social media. I'm targeting mommy influencers. I've actually spoken to a few already where I will send my product for them to boost for us. But then also, I just want our Insta page to really be a story. I want Boo to talk about, the behind the scenes things, what we're doing, etc. I feel like it gives clients, a sense of who we are, and they can relate to us. And I think that really creates brand loyalty. We're also going to be doing very proactively referral-based marketing, where, for example, once someone has made a purchase online, they have the ability to then go and nominate 5 of their friends at a 10% discount for their next purchase. Alternatively, we'll also send SMSs if they don't do it. So always wanting to refer to ourselves, get new leads in order for us to sell. That's where the next part comes in, the proactive referral-based sales. For now, it'll be me, but as you can see in my financials, we will be hiring someone relatively soon who will actually then call these people and discuss our products with them, invite them to the website, but more importantly, discuss the swap closets. I truly believe, and I've been in businesses where telesales really, really work. And when it's a very simple product of swapping, clothes, it's not a hard sale over the phone. So we will also be doing sales that way. I have a joint venture business idea with someone I know where whenever they deliver a product, there'll be a message from Boo, either giving them a 10% discount when they come to our shop, or maybe a referral-based gift, depending on where we are financially. The charity box, this isn't necessarily for marketing, but as I mentioned, the clothes that do not make it into the swap box because of quality will end up in the charity box. Boo is also going to donate old stock, extra stock, stock that doesn't pass quality control into the charity box. And once at home, we will be handing this charity box over to the current charity that I am looking at, which is called Robin Hood Foundation. And, I think that this just creates a sense of reliability from the company that we are socially conscious and we are community driven. Local SA, I am very passionate about South Africa and South African business, and I want everything in our company to be SA, and I actually want to have the local SA brand on our websites. I believe this will create a lot of brand loyalty to us. And in my third phase, I actually want to have internships for seamstresses who will come through an internship, be certified, and then possibly work for the company. So although it's not technically any sort of sales strategy, the charity box and the local SA is really for brand loyalty and, brand commitments to our country. Marketing return packets for Swapbox. So if someone comes onto the site to buy something, they might not necessarily, want to join the swap box. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of marketing that needs to be done. And the one thing that we're going to be doing is that in the box that they receive their product, there'll be a packet already with our address on it, with a note from Boo, just reminding them of the swap closet. So the client already has the packet. They can say, oh, I forgot about this, or this is a great idea. Start going through their closets and actually putting it into the packet to send back to us. It's greasing the chute. It's making it easy for clients. And, when you make things easier, it always results in, I don't want to say better sales, but better marketing. Holiday event products. I'm a holiday person. I love dressing up. So I think this will be a big draw card for us because I dress baby Jack up all the time in holiday outfits. But I know a lot of people want to, and you're not going to go and spend the 700 Rand on, the keto Christmas jumper when you know that the baby's only going to wear it once. Otherwise, you can find stuff on the China stores and stuff, but it just looks cheap. So I'm very excited about that. And then our software automation. This isn't so much about the marketing, but because everything is automated, the email drip campaigns, etc., will just prove that we are consistent as a brand in terms of communication. But in terms of our business, because everything is so automated, we really don't have to hire a lot of people. So that really kind of helps us with our scaling up. When we need something to be done, Kyle, who is the product's developer, the software developer, can always just do it for us. And it just means we don't have to have extra hires for very administrative jobs. So in terms of profitability, that really helps us. In terms of scaling up, product sales, I truly believe in brand loyalty. I believe that if you prove that you are a consistent company in your delivery, in your response, in your customer service, in your promises that you make to your clients, they will come back. and when they come back, they will bring friends. The subscriptions, the rent are key. It's a once a month payment that we'll be receiving, and we don't really have any costs on it. There's no manufacturing that needs to be done. It's literally just quality control and then sending the package back out. And with the contracts that we're going to have with our logistics team, it's really not going to make a huge difference. So it really is, a clever way to scale up, because also people don't generally tend to cancel prescriptions and stuff for their children. We have other ideas along this line, which I will have to present to you guys next time. But how we will always maintain scaling up and always maintain growing our business is our goals and our visions. You can see from my presentation that I sent in, we are very goal-orientated people. We are very vision-based. I believe in big, hairy goals. And with our testing campaigns and with the way we analyze data, I truly believe we'll get there. So this went on a little bit longer than expected. I'm so sorry. But thank you for listening, and I hope to hear from you. Bye.